Hello everyone. This is the pre-market report video for today, May 17th in the Indian stock market in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Yesterday, just before our market opening, China released their bunch of economic data. If required, please pause it and have a look. Their industrial production increased over 5%, where market expected over 10%. Similarly, retail sales increased over 18%, where market expected over 20%. And both the cases, the economic data is better than its previous month, but not as good as what market expected. Because of this not good, not bad data, Chinese index closed around 0.5% negative and turned the global momentum slightly negative as well. So thus, our Indian market Nifty opened a gap up of 30 points, but it quickly turns negative and in the end it turned super negative. Basically, after good positive on Monday, yesterday Indian market turned super negative. Reliance and HDFC Twins alone contributed 83 points out of 112 in the downside, whereas the remaining 29 stocks contributed 29 points. I mean, it's kind of understandable on HDFC Twins since yesterday was the ex-dividend day, so those who bought HDFC Twins ended up in profit booking. So now the million-dollar question is why Reliance dropped. In fact, day before yesterday, Indian government removed all windfall tax on crude. So logically, yesterday Reliance should have a positive day, but in contrary, it had a terrible day. And indeed, Reliance did open to positive, but sometime in the morning, Reliance announced that GeoBP, the retail fuel joint venture of Reliance, will sell the diesel at 1 rupee cheaper per litre than it's sold by the government companies such as IOC, Hindustan Petroleum and Bharat Petroleum. This is considered as widely negative since this will happen only if Reliance got excess fuel. I mean, it raises the doubt that Reliance wants higher local sales could be the result of the lower diesel exports, and that's the reason Reliance was under heavy pressure, even though the management informed this as their strategic decision to increase the local market share. Just for info, yesterday European Union Foreign Minister requested the member state to stop buying Russian oil from India, and he urged that he will crack down such imports. Among the sectors, auto index down 1% and healthcare, infra, bank, metal all down 0.3 to 0.4%, while PSU Bank up by 0.7%. To be honest, the overall market yesterday was not bad, it just index heavyweights that dragged. The advanced decline ratio was 1.1:1, which means for every one stock decline, 1.1 stocks are advanced. So in fact, more number of stocks were advanced than its declined yesterday. About institution, again FIA were net buying for the last 14 consecutive trading sessions. They bought the shares worth approximately 1,400 crore rupees. In the last 14 days, the net bought for over 22,500 crore rupees. While yesterday, DIS net sold shares worth approximately 890 crore rupees. Then, after our market hours in the US, before their market opening, US Census Bureau released the retail sales data. On month-on-month basis, the retail sales increased by 0.4%. Though it is higher than that of the previous month value 0.7%, but it is significantly less compared to its expectation. The retail sales mainly dropped because of the huge drop in gasoline station sales. I mean, it's petrol. Thus, all the energy stocks in US got affected. Additionally, Home Depot released their earnings and it missed the analyst estimation. So, most of the retail stocks also got affected. However, specific technology stocks such as Google, Microsoft and Amazon were closed really positive. Anyway, at the end of the day, Dow Jones lost 1.01%, S&P 500 lost 0.64% and Nasdaq decreased marginally 0.18%. And all this drama made the VIX to increase by over 5% and moved near 18 from below or around 17. About oil, it decreased near 1%. At the time of this video, WTI crude is trading around $70.5 per barrel and Brent crude oil was trading near $74.5 per barrel. Earlier in Indian market, both IT stocks Wipro and Infosys closed positive of 0.5%. Despite that, in ADR in US market, it closed negative of over 1%. However, bank's fall is in line with the Indian market. About SGX Nifty, at 3 am Indian Standard Time, it ended the trading at 18,305, which is kind of indicating relatively flat or 25 points negative gap down opening. So that's what happened in the global market. Now let's move to the India related info. First, I like to highlight about Airtel's quarterly results. They made a massive 89.2% sequential growth in consolidated profit at over 3000 crore rupees for the quarter. However, their revenue from operations grew only by 0.6%. So, by revenue wise, it missed the analyst estimation, but it beats the analyst estimation on the profit side. So, let's see how market is reacting to that. Then the second info I like to highlight is about the monsoon, since proudly ours is the agricultural economy. Anyway, couple of days ago, World Meteorological Organization confirms the El Nino between May to July. In the past, during most El Nino years, India has experienced below average rainfall, and sometimes that led to a severe drought that destroyed crops and forced the authorities to limit the food grain export. So this El Nino was little scary, but yesterday India's weather office forecasted the normal monsoon rainfall. And in Kerala, it expects to start little delay from June 4th onwards, since 70% of total country's rainfall is dependent on this monsoon. As a summary, US market closed negative, so global momentum is not good, and for some unknown reason, IT stocks looks very vulnerable as both of them closed over 1% down. Similarly, SS Nifty indicating the 30 points gap down today. Then about the things to look out, Jubilant Foodworks, REC, Deepak Fertilizers, Devyani International, JK Tyre and Honeywell are some of the major Indian companies' earnings results are scheduled to release today. And in terms of macro, before our market opening, Japanese GDP data is due to release. Then during our market hours at 2:30 pm, Europe's consumer inflation is due. Already couple of weeks ago, they released the preliminary data. Now this is the final one. The expectation is 7%. So as long as it's not much different, we don't need to worry too much. Then in the night, various US housing related macro and crude oil inventories are due. Coming to technical, on the daily chart, by combining the last 2 days, Nifty forms a bearish engulfing pattern, which is the proper trend reversal pattern, which is widely used to identify that. So be cautious, and there is an indication of potential reversal. However, the trade volume is not supportive of that. So at present, Nifty got level between 18,200 to 18,250. If it closes below, then it may further slide down to 18,050 to 18,100. I mean, in the past 2-3 days, Nifty tries to break and close above 18,400, but it looks like it is a near-term huge hurdle. In case of moving average summary, it's still a strong buy summary, but at present it falls below the 5-day one. Similarly, Bank Nifty also forms the reasonable bearish candle as it's seen the correction for the first time in the last 5 consecutive sessions. Here, yesterday, Bank Nifty again dropped below 44,000. So now it has to regain that today, or else it will further slip below 43,500. Moving on, based on options change in open interest, small number of put options were unwound at above 18,200. Significant number of nearby call options were added between 18,300 to 18,600. The maximum new nearby call option added at 18,400. So 18,400 is the resistance to break. Then from overall options open interest data, 18,300 got the maximum put options followed by 18,200. Since 18,300 is the short straddle, thus 18,200 is the immediate support to look out and 18,100 is the strong support for this expiry. Then coming to Bank Nifty, based on overall options open interest data, huge short straddle is at 44,000. Then the next nearby maximum call option open interest is present at 44,500. So 44,500 is the resistance to break. Regarding put option open interest, 43,500 is the next nearby maximum put option. Thus 43,500 is the immediate support. So that's all in this video. Hope you all got some useful information. Please consider subscribing the channel and liking the video so it will help me build the algorithm and also motivate me to do more. Please don't make any investment decision based on this as I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. I am doing it for my and viewers' educational purpose only. Thanks for watching.